Right about now, time for the solo stream. But I always do for some reason, just like right as it's time to start. Okay, are we coming through? Seems like we are. Music should be just hearable, hopefully. How about on YouTube? Right? So it says episode 2 and there's episode 2 on Twitch as well. Back from belts then. Nope, that's not a 3. There we go. Keyboard's behind a box. It's kind of hard to remember where things are. Let's see. Hello. Okay. Both sides. Perfect. Perfect rise. Okay. Yeah, looks good. I'm gonna skip this. One's okay, but here we go. All right. So there's a brand new light up here now. You can do shadow puppets now. Cool. But it should make it where on the painting streams it's easier to see. And then on the building streams, of course, we'll be able to see more details of what we're working on. So for anybody who's forgotten, this is where we are right now. We have Barbatos working on him. He's getting it, you know. We have one leg done. Can't see over the mic. Want to bring chair up. It went down instead. Up a little so that I can see over the mic, but we have a leg done. Lights maybe a little too bright. Maybe a little too warm. There we go. We're learning. Now you can actually make out detail on it. And the camera will not autofocus, so it will just individually focus each item. It takes it a second to do so, but we have the body, a leg, and a foot. And I realize now that I didn't actually send out my message. Because I am a doofus. Hello, sir. And I need to retweet the stream for you real quick. Started without doing so. It was a mistake. Face. All right. Let's get to this thing. Nippers. Mike is going to have to move back a little bit so I can actually see what I'm looking at. Very few parts left there. We have our sticker, of course. Runners. Put up here in front of this light. And mouse. And our manual. The rest are tools. Firmly recommend that you have at least one of each of these. Building gunpla. Our nippers. A small nub remover. File. And an X-Acto knife. All very helpful things to have. There is a light here now. And I can brighten it. But since we're working on a white mobile suit, light kind of glares too much. But if we need it, we have that option. All right, it's left leg time. And again, hopefully the music's actually able to be heard this time, and you know, we can just have a nice, chill, relaxing, let's build a Gundam stream. So we're on the left leg, for which we need a 14.9. I know I say it every time, but that's the hope with these, is that people can just put them on in the background while they're building or while they're doing other things. Da-da-da-da. And thanks for our music, of course, to OC Remix, as always, for the open source music. Make sure that I do this in front of the camera. Music's a little quiet. We can bring that up. Be too much, might not be enough. We'll see. Need to get a third camera to be able to really finish the setup, because I like, that's why it's so dark for me. This light's still off. Down my sleep. That. There we go. Now I can see so much better. Ah! Turns out lighting is important. I need to get another camera too. That's good. Awesome. Need to get another camera so I don't have to move this one to be able to look down on the setup. So I don't feel like I have to lean to the left every. Little bit of nub work there, and if you've never removed nubs before, nubs are these tiny little white things right here. Scrape them off. And if you do it high enough, you don't scrape off any of the actual model. You just scrape off the nub you don't need. You can also use your nippers or the X-Acto knife to do that. Lots of options there, you know. We're not sponsored by OC Remix. I don't think they sponsor anybody. I don't think they ever have. It's just a place for fans to be able to come together and make music, you know. And they can't charge for it because they're, you know, their songs to start with. And there's no way they're going to get the license to it. So it's open source for anybody to use. And I've been a fan of OC Remix for a very long time. If you would like to know any of the songs that we're listening, shoot me a message in the comments or on Twitter, whatever, with a timestamp for when, and I will get that to you. Da-da-da. Now we need a 6. People that are experts with the nippers don't even need to get the nubs off, because they cut it so clean that it has no nubs to begin with. I am not an expert with them. I'm decent with them, I think. Using them for a long time, but would not call myself an expert. Another hope I have is with these streams is if anybody sees these and goes, hey, I've never built a model before, I think it might be too difficult, I don't know how I would do it, they can then go back and watch these streams and see that, hey, no, actually, it's not that hard at all. Even a doofus like Trey can do it. So of course you can. Of course, that's part of my goal with just about everything I do, is to prove that, hey, if I can do it, you know you can. Hey, this metal man, metal blades from my metal hands. Maybe at some point I'll get some kind of stream bot set up where it tells people what song is currently playing and everything. Like the fancy streamers. Right, so now we have 4 parts of a leg. I know it doesn't automatically focus like right away, but this is so much easier than having to try and make the camera focus on it. Da-da. I wanted to use a DSLR for the second camera to be able to point, because I have one that I got originally to be able to use for the Warhammer stuff, and turns out, much like the GoPro, when using a DSLR for live footage, because the one I bought was cheap and is a name brand, it has software that has to go through it, and that software is incompatible. Or it's not incompatible, it works, but it leaves a big, like, diamond on the screen where the DSLR is viewing. It's like, why? What good does this do anyone? Why would you do this? This tiny little bit right there. Right here. This goes this way. These. That goes right here. Then we have multiple points here of movement. Very cool. It focuses so quick now. Well, it's trying to focus on everything else now. Yep. Alright, so we have the start of a leg. We need B9, B6, and B6 will have a sticker, just as before. Six, 9 should be right around here. Not, it's all the way up here. I also want to just give a quick shout out to the quiet majority that watches these videos, either live or hey, well, or later on YouTube. You are seen and appreciated. Does mean a lot to me. I see these videos of just me building, hanging out, doing well on YouTube. It honestly means a whole lot to me. I'm able to do my dream job because of you people that just watch and don't ever expect anything, and I appreciate that. I also, obviously appreciate the people that talk to me in chat too, because that's fun and great, and it, you become a part of the stream that way. But even if you never talk in the chat, you are appreciated. All right, just as before, we got a sticker. Are gonna curl this up here. Then we are oh, it's almost right. It's so close to right. Look at that. It's so close to right, but it's not. Which means we got to fix it right now before it adheres too much. And I'm not gonna play around with this. I'm gonna get the X-Acto fine tip blade. Edge, pull that edge up. Move her back. Pull it up. Go slowly. There we go. We're gonna try again. There we go. Perfect. Perfect rise. You got narrative and FX in SD on the Battle Alliance. Very nice. Saw a couple people on Twitter were getting them too. Very nice. I was working on trying to get Sananju earlier today. Yeah, it can move all the way around like it's supposed to. Sorry, I was reading the instructions. Let's see. Next is B4, and we need PC7. B4, of course, has a sticker too. It's a big leg piece. We also need B7. There it is. The I was gonna say eagle-eyed, but that doesn't work in this situation. The astute listener might hear that a lot of this music is Mega Man music, and of course it is. Of course it is. Also got rank 9 parts. Very nice. Very nice. All right, since we have the X-Acto out, I'll show how to clean off nubs with the X-Acto. If the camera will focus in here. Just like that. Nub's gone, as if it was never there. But you also have to be very careful, because if you're not careful, you will just cut the part. You'll have a big hole or a big scratch in your part. Obviously, you don't want that. These things are not cheap. It's a funny story. My girlfriend was like, oh, well, you know, they can't be that expensive, right? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. 4th uncapped materials? Nice. It's battle damage. That's right. It's battle damage. Okay, we need number 10. There's a tiny little sticker. It is stuck to the middle here. Got it. Oh, we got it. Okay, it's on my finger, not on the normal place, but that's okay. We can... Oh, that was freehand. Oh, I feel incredible right now. Maybe all that fine motor control that I've had to do with painting lately is maybe better at doing stickers. Getting high new. Oh, I'm sure. I am sure that is a specialty unit. I'm sure that thing is a pain to get. Oh, whoops. I put that part on there in the wrong order. Gotta very carefully take it back off. Okay, there we go. But get it? Is it worth it? I realized earlier today that I was wanting to do a roster video on that game. And that means I have to unlock every suit. I don't have a choice. Obviously, I was going to unlock most of them anyway, but I have to get them all. We got an ad? Okay. Working. slightly off center. There we go. Perfect. Welcome back. Okay. There we go. Second try, we got it. You got it though? Very nice. Okay. Now this part just goes right here. So. And 4. Oh, okay, there we go. Too many pieces everywhere. Chaos for high noon. Oh boy. I bet it's worth it though. I bet that thing puts out some damage. I remembered where this piece went. Although it's not fitting like it's supposed to. Putting it upside down, am I? Surely not. There it goes. That was fun. All right. That's foot 2. Leg 2, I guess. 3 million per run. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right. We have our feet together now. That's a good amount of currency per run. Next, we build the waist. $837, $838. There we go. None of you other builders have ever had that problem, right? What a waste! Fun fact, this Mega Man enemy is named Hardman. It's because his armor is so hard. Pretty self-explanatory, if you ask me. Right there, I cut too much. Much on that one. Now there's a battle damage, as Rundgren said earlier, on this one. Okay, what am I doing here? You in here, chat? Let me get you in here, chat. Okay, I think I understand. Hold on. Got it. Much simpler once I actually looked at the part instead of the instructions. No, stop getting entangled. Going to waste. Yeah, that's true. B25 and B26. Divide hash mall 5 times? Oh. Man. Come on now. Why? Why you do this to me? Game developers, why you do this? Speaking of game developers, Morse Critical he uploaded a weird video today. It's a very personal video for him about how he thinks that 343 Studios is like the worst game developer ever because of what they're doing with Halo Infinite. And like, I mean, don't get me wrong, what they're doing with Halo Infinite is absolute garbage, but see, people think I probably shouldn't talk about this with a knife in my hand. YouTube's gonna be upset. It's not a knife, it's a hobby tool. It's a hobby knife, it's not a knife, YouTube. It's a hobby tool. But there is a tier list, that's true, we did one. I should just comment on there with a link to the tier list. But no, people think that like I spend all day just sitting in this chair, staring at the screen, playing games. But I spend a lot of it like capturing B-roll while listening to other YouTubers talk about news, so that I can figure out, you know, what are we looking at for the podcast, what kind of stuff we got going on. And then once I've heard their news, then I go digging for sources. And I try to get the full story, so that anytime we cover something on the podcast, we have as much of the story as possible. We're always going to miss some things, but I don't want to miss anything if I can help it, you know? I get a little frustrated every time that I hear a big YouTuber covering something, and they're like, well, I don't know what... Like, there was a big YouTuber that was covering... I put this in backwards. There's a big YouTuber that was covering the ninja stuff today. And I don't want to say their name while I'm bad-mouthing them. But, it's probably... Like, it's a shame, because I watch this guy's stuff a lot. But, he's... Middle of the video, he's talking about, the ninja stuff, and he goes, well, I don't know what a Rift to Go is. And my brain was like, bro, you're the one talking about the news. Why didn't you look that up? Why didn't you Google that before you started talking about this, you know? But, you know. Why isn't Phoenix playable? Phoenix is playable. Not Phoenix, though. Phoenix is not playable, as far as I know, but Phoenix is playable. Weird. Why are there 2 mobile suits? Why are there 2 Gundams named that close? Not okay. What are you doing? Stop it. These are very small parts. This way? Yeah, okay. And we need B29 and D2. We haven't gone to the D set for a little while. I don't know. You know, I feel like at least a bare minimum of research is expected, right? But then I remember that is not the case for a lot of outlets nowadays. Phoenix? Yeah. It's just too close still. It's like the fact that you could look at a Zaku and you could go, well, is that a Zaku? Or is that a Borjanen? Or is that a Zaku Gunner? Well, look at the backpack. What backpack does it have? That's how you know. Don't even get me started on the Hyzag. What faction does the Hyzag belong to? It's a bunch of them. Well, it belongs to Xeon, of course, but it also belongs to the Earth Federation, and, you know, because of the Titans. Yeah, it's weird, man. Number 3 on the sticker list. Sticker is going to be almost impossible to get perfect. Just letting you know that right now. That is close. That is very close. Grab this with that. See, because my way, no, in the way. That goes on the front of here. Turn that. That's our skirting for the waist. We need PC5s. Here. How do these go in? Oh, they go. Oh! Very small and hard to see. In fact, a grip right there. Not in. All right. So now we need F24 and F23. Phoenix, you use funnels 4 times? Yeah, I noticed that, and I thought about leveling it up today when I noticed that, because it seemed like it would be really good, but I'm about to unlock the Sinanju, and I kind of want to level up the Sinanju instead. Honestly, I'm getting a little tired of the Freedom. So I want to level something else up. But I put so much into the Freedom already that, like, maybe I should just keep using it anyway. And, like, I'm in tier 6 now, so, like, you know. I don't know, it's a hard call. Do you ever really get tired of Freedom? You have it too? Nice. Then we need A17s to put these together with. We're about to put this bad boy together. Strike Freedom's the go-to for you? Tired of Freedom that you don't deserve it? That's a good point. That's a very good point. That is a very good point. Alright, now we have stickers that go on these once they're put together, but I'm just going to clean all these parts at the same time. I don't have to worry about it. Oh, this is from Shovel Knight. What a great game. I don't know why I looked at the screen to say what a great game, but it's weird with Metroidvanias being my favorite genre that I play so many RPGs and so many platformers. But I mean, I'm from the time when if you didn't play platformers, what were you playing, right? Oh, we had so many platformers back in the day. All right. Well, we can start putting these together. Dun, dun, dun. Right. Go. Now, where are those stickers? Says it's 7 on here. Ah, these. Go around the tops up here. DLC only breaks, no true missions. That makes sense. Not quite lined up right there. That will bother me just enough, and I'm going to try and force that sticker down. Yeah, perfect. Brute force solves my problems again. Just like high school. That's not true. I was homeschooled. I'll just leave that information there. let people decide what they want to do with it. Probably, there's a bunch of you right now that are probably going, you know, that explains a lot. Toonie, oh. I really don't like the mobile armor fights. No. Personally, I don't like mobile armor fights in video games, and every game just has to throw them in his boss fight. And I find them so annoying in every single Gundam game, and yet they're always there. We had to do these in a very specific way, the instructions. Well, I think I've got it right here. All right, time to put them together. Here we go. Body. First skirt piece. Skirt piece. First leg. Arms in the way. Why can't we have? Yeah, give me the Big Zam for a little while. Let me play around with the Big Zam. Second leg piece. Uh-oh. Right, and then the body. These are supposed to angle back. Okay. That's right. I remember them for show now. For a second, my brain just gave up. There we go. He's a bit interesting to pose at first, but... Yeah, or the destroy, for sure. There's our boy! Alright, now we gotta work on the backpack. A41. Yeah. Feels good to have him standing up. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it feels good to have him standing up. $12. Funny too, because this song is called Perfect Day. Like, yeah, it is the perfect day. We finished the boy. And then we need B20. Then we need the 2 B10s. We'll put this backpack together in one fell swoop. Bless you, my son. Dog just sneezed. Ah, there we go. It's our victory lap now, so we get the Trails music. You know who can't stay? Who can't stay? Oh, yeah. No, I know, buddy. I know. But even with that, you are still one of the most incredible people that I know. And to me, that just shows how strong you really are. All right. Also gonna need 2 F-15s. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I get the reference now. Yeah. Okay. I get the reference now. Oh, I thought you were making it real for a second there, man. I was like, all right. I mean, if we're going there, I'll be candid and speak my mind. Yeah, no, also that. Just barely make out the screen. You can see that the color has changed to blue for the Trails soundtracks. I won't spoil. I recorded a couple episodes of Gundam XCOM today, and I won't spoil a thing that happens there, but I will say there is a moment where Camille reloads and says, "It's killing time," and I thought that was probably the most, like, Camille thing that could ever happen. A13. Gotta be careful here. There we go. Not quite. Almost. Dun, dun. That's pretty dang close, but it's not exactly there. Hold on. More time. All right, we're going to call that good. Call that good right there. Oh, dropped it. We're going to call that good. Right. This part goes. Right, where's. There, it goes there. Okay. We're not going to call that good. Look at that. Look at that. That looks terrible with that line there. I mean, is very brutal, yes. That's why a lot of people like it. Because it doesn't hold back. There we go. That looks much better. That looks like it's supposed to. Okay. Then we take and slot this in right here. This. Take our 2 backpack pieces. Nope, that's not right. Like this. Go. Put these right here. Okay, hold on. It says it's very important. Okay. That. Go. Alright. Now we just have to work on the weapons. And then he's done. Oh, I forgot to actually put the backpack on him. Huh. Oh, we gotta hydrate? Okay, I'll grab that. Let me just slot this backpack in. I forgot to have that stuff up, so I have not been paying attention to if we got a hydrator. That is on me out of habit. Let me pull that up real quick. Thank you, sir. I needed the hydrate. Now there's his backpack. All right, let's make the mace. Dun, 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 dun. I needed that hydrate. Keep me focused. Sure I don't make any mistakes. Yep. We also need F26, F18. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, almost dropped it. Almost dropped it. Okay, so let's put all these pieces together first, and then we'll put the rest of it together. We also need to clear the nubs off, but we can do that once all the pieces are together. Okay, so goes right there. Little tiny piece goes. Bottom of the groove. That. Yeah, okay. And then this piece slots in over the top. No, not like that. Something's wrong. I did something wrong here. There we go. All right. Just a second. Important. Which I gotta respond to real quick. Came through. Okay. All right. Now let's clean this mace off. The big mace, the big mama mace, as some called it at the time. This was Mace Chan. Everybody loves Mace Chan, right? I may have to come back over this with some gunning liner paint. Just to clean that knob up. I got a little too close with the nipper when I originally got it. See? Seam right there. Bothers me. I don't like it. Sure it's better than 4chan. That is definitely true. But I need F2 and F3. Caught it! Haha! Piece tried to fall. That piece tried to peace out. Alright. Vickers also just tried. I never said my jokes were good. Or funny. Said they were there. Good moody Castlevania music now. Symphony of the Night is such a good game, man. That is a almost perfect game in my mind. And I say almost perfect, not because I can think of a flaw, because I can't. But neither did anyone else. That's very true. How the heck? Disconnect. Oh, I have the wrong side. That makes way more sense. Also, I have this backwards. Oh, we had to take it back apart. And I missed a nub on the nose. Alright, so when taking apart a piece like this, you really don't want to break it. So the easiest way to do it is to take your cleaner, nub remover, and run it into a seam. And then you just slowly pry it open. You have that in there so that you don't break it. Once you've slowly pried it open, I'm not using a lot of this. Turn this on. There we go. Once you've got it pried open, you can work your way down. And that way you don't break it. I have learned that lesson the hard way from breaking them over the years on accident. The lip needs to be over the top here. Whoop. Oh, it's bad to lose right now. Okay, there we go. Now that can raise and lower like it's supposed to, and now this should fit right here. Just like it was always supposed to. Right here. This goes in that, and then this closes over the top. Just like so. Alright, now we have our mace. Mace Chan is here. So we will need to make some different hands so that we can hold Mace Chan. Because I think that wants to be, I want that to be our default stance. But Chan from CCA, look, that Chan is pretty great. Alright, the easiest way to do this is going to be just take the hand off. And if we take the white piece off the hand, back of the hand, we'll be able to use it as a hand to hold. So we put that hand on the handle. Haha, handle, hand on the handle. Of course, that's where the hand goes, right? I think I put it on upside down. I did. All right, Trey. Come on now. Come on now. Be professional with it. How many times have we built these? Love this thing. Mace is so cool. There's another piece we still have to put in here, by the way, but we'll get the hands done first. There we go. Perfect. Now the last piece we need is F14. The wrench mace. Chan! IBO is such a cool season. Go. All right, let's put the hands on him. His hand is also backwards, I think. Just can't win for losing today. Putting on hands. Remember when it was perfect earlier? Yeah. How quickly that changes based on whether or not I can put hands on right. Turn the head to match it. Have our wrench mace, and we open it up so you can grab somebody with it. Lower his body a little here, like he's about to spring forward to grab somebody with it. So from this angle, it doesn't look as cool, but if I turn him, that's a sick looking pose right there. Legs back. Here we go. Now from this angle. Perfect music for the moment, for sure. Just, what I got? Who do I need to kill? Scare. Give him a salt intercessor. Having his little details too. The mace has a saw blade in there. Grind things down, but you can also just close it, or you can leave it open. So we finished him. Couple small things, real quick too. I just dropped my X-Acto knife. I got to be very careful when I pick that up later. You can purge all the extra armor pieces off and have the base Barbatos again, which is pretty cool. You can also put the Lupus parts on there if you want to have it look like the Lupus. And then, of course, they also have all the like extra armor parts on if you want to do that. All those are options. You can switch out the feet to have the variant style feet. And then you can also store away the different rockets and everything. So they give a lot of different options for what you can do with it. Obviously, I'm pretty happy with our 6th form Barbatos. Right there. Ready to go. And of course, he's got the spot at the bottom. Plug in an action base if you want to put him on an action base. This guy's going to go on the shelf behind me, along with many, many other mobile suits. And I'm not going to reveal what I'm building in 2 weeks' time yet. I want to reveal that on the podcast Tuesday, because I want to look at my SDs and see which one. But it is going to be an SD. So, look forward to that, because I'm excited. I kind of want to do a good pose for forward-facing, too. That's what he'll be on the shelf, you know? But the mace can also go on his back. So if you just want to have him pose like all heroic, can do that, you know? Kind of happy with him, just with it in the air, getting ready to bring it down on somebody, maybe. Bring the arms. And they give you a lot of movement on this, too, so you actually have a lot of posability with this thing. But it is still kind of heavy, so once you get it high enough, it will just start to turn on its own. But bring the arms out like this. Looks like he's about to bring it down on somebody. That's this week's stream. We did it. We made the Barbatos. We'll be back Monday with Immo Mondays, of course. We'll be back Tuesday with the regular podcast. We'll be back Thursday with the D&D podcast. We'll be back Friday as we paint more intercessors for the intercessor team. And then in 2 weeks, we'll be back with an SD. I'm not sure which one yet, but I'm really excited to build an SD on here. See how long that takes us. I really want, because this is a perfect way to gauge how much time it takes, right? I really want to gauge how long it takes to build an SD versus how long it took us to build this, which was roughly 3 hours, right? So, thanks again, everybody, for coming out. And until next time, been Trey. This has been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that the Barbatos has to offer.